Hi, I'm Janice Sullivan from Sullivan J Photography, and this is the place where we talk about macro and landscape photography, post-processing, behind the scenes, equipment, you name it, and we will chat about it. Today is about behind the scenes. We're going to chat about how to photograph flowers. Now, just to let you know, I have a really cool ebook that gives you a lot of tips, and it's super cheap, $4.99 to download. And it has really good information to help you think about the different ways that I shot the various flowers that you see in the ebook. So if you want to check that out, I'll leave the link down below. What we're going to do is we're going to go outside, and I'm going to talk about thinking two-dimensionally, because we get so excited about seeing the whole flower. But truthfully, for us macro photographers, we like to get up really close and actually see the flower's details. And even if you're going to use a shallow depth of field, which means less in focus, you still want your main part, which is the subject of that flower, to be tack sharp.
So when you have your eyepiece like this, just like with your regular eye area in here when you're looking in, make sure that inside when you look, it's totally in focus. So adjust it to your eyes, and then this way you know what comes through the camera, you're actually getting it in focus. So here's the setup. A couple of things that I want you to think about. Coco's checking it out with me. You guys know Coco's in my videos. So there's wind going on right now. There's a lot of shadow happening. A lot of people are like, oh, you should just photograph flowers in a shady day or like clouds. I say go whenever you want, because if the sun is crazy like this, you could do backlighting, beautiful backlighting in the middle of the day with these flowers. So don't think that you have to wait for the clouds and all this stuff that people say. You can do whatever you want. You just have to think with your mind, what can you do? What's interesting on these flowers? So they're very small. You can see my hand, teeny little flowers, but they're so pretty. But again, if I was in the middle of the day, you could see, let me get down low. You could see, look, they're backlighting, the sun's backlighting these beautiful flowers, and you can shoot that way. You can even bring the sky into it if you want to get really low. The inside of here is really beautiful with the yellow, the contrasting colors here, the yellows and the pinks, and inside has these beautiful lines. So that's what attracted me first. So I got the shot that I wanted, and now it's time for me just to go and have fun and just try different things. If you have something that's really like totally crazy and there's so much light, just get a reflector, or you know, I have a big one of these that's see-through. It's kind of like a diffuser, and so it's just kind of making it like if it's a cloud in the sky. I use my ring light sometimes, but let me show you. So here is my reflector. It's reflecting right into the camera, but look, so here, say the shadows are too crazy, you could just add a reflector and boom, look at how pretty the flower is right there. Look at how pretty that is, just like having it, I mean, that's just totally out of focus. I like the way the bottom has the purple and then the top. Let me explain something again. See how there's so much going on? The problem that I see a lot, the problem that I see a lot is that photographers love the bunch, but they're not seeing two-dimensionally. They're seeing three-dimensionally, and it is beautiful when you look with your eyes, but the camera only sees two-dimensionally. That's why we always look for the lines and the composition and how things work together So if your main focal point is this flower, what is the other area going to do to enhance this? And a lot of times that what I see is that the photographer will take a picture of a subject and say, oh, this is really pretty, but they just have so much in the camera or in the shot that we as the viewers don't know where to look. It's just normally if you have something like this that there's a lot, then maybe there's a pattern. Patterns are cool because your eyes are still following the pattern. But what happens is people come way out and shoot, and they really need to get in tighter, because you want to just take whatever is interesting to you and make that the main focal point. If you want to take a flower here, this is pretty, but just use a shallow depth of field, 2.8, 3.5, 4.0. So what happens is this is in focus and everything else is out of focus, so it's not competing for the main subject.
I hope the behind the scenes has helped you understand my thought process going outside and photographing flowers. When you go to the patch of flowers, or if you have a flower inside your home, where does your eyes go first? My suggestion, it's just my suggestion, other people may think differently, is start there. Do you like the petals? Is it the color? Is it the flow of how the stem's working with the flower? Think in your mind, oh my gosh, I love this flower, but what do you love about it? And once you figure out what that is, then you're gonna hone in and just focus on that one area and try maybe different lighting techniques or different positions in your camera, different f-stop, changing the f-stop. Just work on that one section first. Go through your images in the camera, see if you like what you've got. Then I feel like the stress is, I mean, for me, it's a good stress. I'm not trying to say it's a negative stress, but once I know that I've got something that I like, I get super excited and I'm like, yeah, this is so cool. Then I just go and have fun with all the flowers, or maybe a different flower, or maybe the whole flower, or maybe some of the flower with some of the leaves. Then just go ahead and have a field day. And I would love for you to let us know down below, what problems do you have and what flowers do you like to shoot?
The best place to answer your questions is at sullivanjphotography.com. Leave a comment below and join the conversation. And while you're at it, sign up for my challenge. Once you sign up, you'll receive free textures and an email from me about every other week to inspire you to get up close and personal with your camera. Plus, only subscribers receive the best sales we have to offer.
So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'd love to see you there. Remember to express yourself with your photography. 1,000 words does make a difference. I'm Janice Sullivan from Sullivan J Photography, helping you get up close and personal with your camera. Have a great day. Cheers.